Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the shed. I'm Lonnie.
Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the chaos.
The chaos.
The action figure chaos. So we're going to get right into pulling orders this morning so we can get that out the way so I can tackle my project here. And I'll keep y'all updated on what I'm doing with all that. I still haven't quite decided. I think I know, but I haven't quite decided. So I'll keep you updated.
Definitely some kind of lots.
Yeah. Oh, it is going to be some lots. I'm thinking, I know for sure it's going to be action figure lots, vehicle lots, and then I have bags of accessories. I don't have the time to try to match every little gun with every little figure.
I wouldn't. Well, I don't think it makes sense on that stuff. And when you obviously whenever you get into the
like a $50 Star Wars figure or something, yes.
Right, the vintage Joes and vintage Star Wars, that's different.
I just need to make sure that I don't have a bag of vintage G.I. Joe guns or something that I'm putting up as core. You know, I need to make sure what I have.
Yeah, I think you can. I think also need to like you have that bag of accessories over the guns and stuff over there. I think one thing you could do to make it a lot easier for yourself is just to send Guy the picture of that and say, "Hey, do you know what these are for?" Because he knows.
Yeah.
He knows.
Or the action figure identification group. You know, to get specific identification on one little gun, you have to like put out this paper and number each item. But I'm hoping they'll just let me take a picture and say, hey, what line do these go to? I'm not trying to get each one identified, just what line, you know. So that's, I think, going to be the quickest way probably.
Since we've been dealing with this stuff, I've been watching, they don't need a shout out from us, obviously.
No.
We need one from them. But, man, I've been watching this channel, Toy Federation. Probably a lot of y'all watch it.
Yeah, if you're into action figures and stuff, check them out. It's, oh my gosh, it's amazing.
Yeah, the guy has a toy store.
Yeah.
And the knowledge, like all the little bits of knowledge that I pick up with every episode I watch, and I don't know that much about this stuff, I'm picking up so much knowledge. Yeah. About like all the variations on the old Star Wars and Joe figures and stuff, and like what's hot and what's not. Yeah. It's been really and it's fun to watch the deals whenever people come into his store to trade.
Yes.
They put all the stuff on the floor. I don't know why they don't
bring in a collection or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know why they don't have tables, and they just put it all out on the floor. And him and one of his employees, usually, if it's a big collection, they go through and they comp each and everything. And then he makes an offer for the stuff. And usually I think he's somewhere around half of value, or if they do store credit, it's a pretty good bit more. Yeah. Because you're getting them on both ends that way, you know. Right. But yeah, it's fun. I've been learning a lot. Toy Federation is the channel if y'all haven't seen it before. It's pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, you ready to get into these orders?
Yeah, let's go.
So we sold on eBay and one thing on Etsy. So we're going to start out with eBay. The first thing is a Don Russ replacement card. RLC, yeah.
Okay, I got to figure out where these are at.
The binder is still back here.
Yeah, the binder is back here. And wait, and it still says RLC, huh? Look, that's old. We haven't done all of our inventory, okay? I'll be honest. But I mean, that is old labeling system there for sure.
Yeah, but we didn't change it when we did it before, you know.
Which card is it?
Number 54, and you have G4 in parentheses.
G4?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I did these back in the day.
Okay.
This listing is like...
Wait, is there one card left after this?
Yeah. This listing is like 3 years old.
Yeah.
Or more.
No, it was more than that because you already had them whenever I came to work.
Okay, it might be four years old. I don't think it's 5 years old, but it's possible.
Yeah.
So the way this works, I just made like letters on each one of these pages, and the G1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. So yeah, we're only gonna have that one card left.
That's crazy. How many? Do you remember how many you started out with in there?
A lot.
Yeah.
I think I may have had a complete set.
Or near complete?
No. You know what? I had a complete set that sold for, I don't even remember how much. It was a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I had a full set, and then I had all these
like repeats.
doubles.
Yeah.
Or triples in some cases.
Yeah.
And yeah, I made bank. Of course, I got this from Guy.
Yeah, they're great because that one card sold for $10 after all this time. So.
And most of them I sold for like 15.
Yeah.
Back when all these were full, all these spots were full.
Yeah.
Let me go put these back up.
Okay, we sold our last little shot glass lot on 8 Echo. It's labeled B, but it's the only one left.
8 Echo. All the way down. Okay, it must be... these. Shot glass B, not packed to ship.
Right. So those sold for $25. There's 21 of them in there. Next two orders are each one box of the Panini Prism cards.
Okay.
10 Bravo, the new cards, yeah.
I sent out a bunch of... How many are there?
Bring 2.
2 boxes? Okay.
That should leave you 3.
Yeah, have 3 left. I sent out a bunch of 10% offers yesterday afternoon, and I wasn't really that careful about what I sent it on, and I don't care because it's only 10%.
Yeah.
But I didn't really intend to do it on that, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
Sold 2 boxes.
So they each sold for $14.39. 2 Bravo, a paper crafting and calligraphy set. It's a big flat box thing.
Yeah, this is from this is the $2,000 store buy paper crafting and calligraphy. Here we go.
$17.99 for that. All right, the next order, he has 2 water bottles and a poster.
Oh wow, okay.
Yes. So the first water bottle is 10 Charlie. It's a blue straw lid bottle.
Okay. One of these.
5 Charlie left, a black straw lid bottle. 5 Charlie left.
3. So we may not have very many of these left.
I don't think so.
Oh wait, it's actually going to be on the other side.
It got moved.
Yeah. What color is it?
Black. Like the plastic black.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Yeah.
So each of those sold for $35.99. And then the poster he has is 10 Alpha. It's Superman Secret Years.
Okay, let me go get that box down. It's pretty heavy. And we'll look and see if there's any other things coming out of that container.
Okay.
Okay, I went ahead and got this, this poster out of this little pack here.
So that Superman poster sold for $11.99. And then we have a couple of more coming out. Atari Force, one of those.
Okay, one Atari Force. Okay, that's the Atari Force.
And then one Blue Devil.
And Blue Devil. Okay. Now these posters are...
Is that one already
this one,
labeled?
I already have one.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Okay, so,
I must have been when I thought I just have one of those. I was like, oh, that's cute. Actually, you have 40 of them or something.
those two, the Atari Force and the Blue Devil poster, together they sold for $29.98.
Okay. Posters are doing pretty well so far.
Yep. We sold a Nike pullover windbreaker jacket.
Good.
Ford Delta. It's labeled LA1.
LA1? That's good. I didn't think that was going to be a very easy sale. Make sure I get that right. Let's see. I have it. There we go. LA1 it says.
Yeah, so that's for the Louisiana Open. It's, you know, labeled or embroidered or whatever. That's all for $22.49. We have a car part on 2 Bravo number 2.
2 Bravo 2.
Which is probably not going to be labeled any longer.
No, oh yeah, it's in this What's in this old tub here?
Sticky notes falling off. It's a Dorman hose clamp assortment.
Which one is it?
Dorman hose clamp assortment, number 2.
Number 2, that's right. Okay. Hose clamps. Okay, I should know what that looks like.
Gray packaging.
Gray, that helps.
Or brownish, something like that. Nope.
Let's see. This is good TV. Watching a dude dig through a bin of car parts.
Car parts.
Here we go, got them.
Okay, those sold for $6.99.
All right. Where am I going next?
Weirdo.
Weirdo. Okay, that's kind of on the way.
18.
Weirdo, right behind me. 18 is White Indian.
Yes, $9.89.
That was part of the 10% offer thing, I believe.
We sold another pattern.
Yeah, that's a good sale.
5 Foxtrot, number 3.
3. Patterns just keep going. This is, oh no, it didn't fall off, I don't think. Some of the other ones that fell off. Okay. 116S A-line dress?
No.
Huh?
Should be 118.
Oh, it's the wrong one?
Yeah. Let me see it.
Might have just stuck that back on the wrong one then.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me get the whole thing. That's why we check.
Yeah.
118.
That's it right there.
Okay. Yeah, take that sticker off and just throw it in there. We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
See?
118 diaper shirt and shorts.
This has P4 on it.
They probably fell off.
Yeah, every time I go in there, I knock one off.
The door was open. I don't know how long it's been open. That's all for $19.99. Back to the weirdo box, number 41. A lot of 5 kitchen sink comics.
Weirdo box. You said 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I went right to it. Here we go. Will Eisner's The Spirit.
Yes. Why are they called kitchen sink comics? Is that the name of
That's the publisher.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know if that was like pop culture nickname or something. $17.99.
I think that's like most of that other stuff. Yeah, early 80s, 1981.
Doggy box.
Uh-oh.
It's always after the bench is like full, huh?
Yeah. Okay, I need this one. I'll be right back, y'all.
All right, it's a lot of 2 medium-sized hoodies for $10.79.
Alrighty.
I'm going to double check these are the right size, and that's going to be everything on eBay. And then on Etsy, we sold a Mickey Mouse mug on 6 Delta. Anchor Hocking milk glass mug.
So we were just talking about that yesterday, how Etsy is good for like
Little vintage
dishes and
little vintage stuff. $14.99 for that.
What's that called? Milk glass?
Yeah, I think some people would argue what milk glass is. Some people just call all the white vintage stuff milk glass. It needs to have like a milky look. That milk kind of has that transparent sheen.
Yeah, I would say this probably isn't then.
It's not.
Yeah.
It's not.
It is oven proof, made in USA. It's Anchor Hocking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so that's everything that's going out, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, pretty decent sales day for a what day was that?
Monday night.
For a Monday? Yeah. Because you know what? It started out super slow.
It was incredibly slow. I think we had sold 1 item and then Lonnie shot off some sales.
Yeah, man, that's weird the way you said that. Okay,
he said off.
Let's move on. Let's just move on. I'm gonna go ahead and get this stuff packed, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Can we refilm that?
Okay, I'm packing. I've got a few things packed. Candace has, and I knew this was coming, Candace.
What?
This dilemma right here that you have.
Yeah. Okay, so we have 67 of these shrapnel figures, right? They're complete with their weapon. They're in great condition. They were just used for display. They have their paint. They're complete.
Right.
So here's my dilemma. In that condition, they sell for about $8 a piece, which is not anything to, I don't know what phrase I'm about to mess up.
Write home about?
Yeah. No, I think it's good. For these figures, that's good.
Oh, I think it's awesome.
It is something to write home about.
I do too.
Yeah. So,
well, it wouldn't be if we only have one.
Right.
But the fact that we have 67 of them.
Right. So my first thought was, okay, there's this thing called army builder lots where people want a bunch of the same character that build like armies. I was thinking I can do 5 per lot. But, you know, I think they're going to sell. It's going to take a long time if I list them individually, but that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to list them for $8 each.
You mean not the listing's not going to take long?
No,
the selling.
to sell them all.
Because it's going to be one listing for 67.
But how many people want 5 of the same figure? Yeah, there are people out there that do that, but how many?
I don't think that many.
So I'm going to do them individually, and I think on this listing I'm going to do a multi-quantity discount. Like each additional of this figure you buy, it's cheaper, you know.
Yeah.
Start out with $8 and maybe $6 for each additional or something like that.
Or maybe cheaper, even
or $4.
cheaper and cheaper.
Yeah.
The more you buy.
Right.
Buy 2 get 1 free.
Buy 60 get.
Buy 40 get 20 free.
Right. I don't know. But anyway, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go through and just double check the paint on each one, make sure they both have both. It comes with 2 weapons. It's got its rifle there, and then there's a little pistol in its holster. Because I do have one of them is missing one somewhere. But I'm just gonna double check them all and make sure condition's good and do one listing. You know.
Yeah, it's kind of unique because if this was like a one-off thing, there would be no conversation. We wouldn't even be thinking about it. But the fact that we have so many, and the other part of it is whenever it does come time to fulfill orders when they sell, that part is super easy too. So like if you ask me if I want to sell one for $8, I wouldn't. But do I want to sell 67, and each time we pull and pack one, we're going to be netting about $5?
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, all these other figures I sorted through, most of them, I would say 99% of them don't have their weapon. They're probably in those bags of weapons I have somewhere.
Yeah, but who has time for that?
I can't. I don't.
Yeah.
If I owned a toy store and that's all I did all day, yeah, I might would.
Well, you kind of do own a toy store.
I know, right?
Sort of.
But yeah, so I'm lotting those up as is. They're still in great condition, but I'm just making lots, and I'll figure out the price and amount on those after I do this.
Yeah, I mean, here's my thing. The alternative is, yeah, you could sell them all in one lot and get like $1 or $2 a piece.
Right.
And
it would sell if somebody wants to resell them.
Absolutely.
But no, it's too easy of a listing.
Yeah.
They're not going to take up a ton of room.
Yep.
I'll bag each little individual one to make sure guns don't get lost when we're pulling orders.
You know what it's like? It's almost like selling trading, like selling cards. Yeah. Like $8 cards, we sell those all the time.
They weigh like an ounce each. They can ship it. Probably not ship them at 8 ounces, I'd imagine.
And then of course we need to set it up to where if they buy more than one, the shipping doesn't change.
Right.
For them, so they're going to get discounts on the price and the shipping.
Yeah.
Like if somebody buys 10 of them, they're going to get a great deal, and we're going to do well too.
Right.
So yeah. All right, I like it, Candace.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what all that stuff looks like packed up. And while I've been packing this, Candace and I have been been talking about the action figure thing and flat rate shipping and combined. We'll show you all that in a little bit.
Yeah.
And I also need to do that with my posters too.
Yeah.
So we're going to show you what we came up with for those action figures.
And figure something out for the flat posters.
Yeah, just the flat posters. Yeah, because I really feel like if I make it to where I'm not going to put like a discount on the posters.
But the shipping, yeah.
But the shipping, like if somebody's already buying like a $15 poster and then they're paying like $6 shipping, and then they see where they can buy, like they have another poster that they kind of like, but they don't like, they wouldn't buy it on its own because of the shipping. Right. Well, maybe they would throw it into the order when they don't have to pay shipping on it.
Right.
So that's the idea. Yeah. And I think we need to do a lot more of that right now because we have so much of like product. And I should probably do it on these magazines, these comic style magazines and stuff I'm listing too. Because once especially with the ground advantage, shipping 1 versus shipping 2, 3, 4, on those I would probably have to add a little. I wouldn't do free.
Oh, on the magazine.
Yeah, I might add $1 or $2.
But the posters, it wouldn't add anything.
No, because most of the weight on shipping the posters is taken up with the. I've been using the Gemini comic mailer, and then that's another thing too. After I ship that first one, I can put more inside that Gemini comic mail. I'm not increasing our packaging cost either.
Right.
You know?
You're saving money that way too.
Right.
Okay, so I've done my first big core action figure listing. I had all those shrapnels. It ended up being 67 of them. I went sure and made sure they were each complete, had both weapons, and I did one listing for all 67 items. And I put in there that the one you get will be of equal or better quality.
Because they're all the same.
Yeah.
They all look like they were pulled from...
straight from the packaging.
Right.
Yeah. So I ended up doing them at $7.99 each, and we're giving them a multi-quantity discount. If they buy 2, they get 15% off. 3, they get 20% off. 4 or more, they get 25% off.
Yep.
In addition to that, I'm giving them a discount on shipping, where they pay a flat $5 for the first figure, and everyone after that is free. And the way I did that was in our business policies. I created a shrapnel shipping rule.
Yep.
And you can see it's right over here. $5 flat, each additional free. Let me click on that.
And we were talking about business policies the other day, and I was like, well, what's the benefit?
Yeah.
Well, here's the benefit.
Yeah.
Because we're making this listing, and let's say it takes 3 years to sell through all of them.
Right.
Which is possible. With having that kind of quantity, it's not likely, but it's possible. And let's say shipping changes in that time period where ground advantage for 4 or 8 ounces goes way high. Mm-hmm. Then all we have to do is change it there.
Added the shipping
on
rule.
the policy.
And I did that for just this one. But if you were constantly selling small action figures, I could see where this rule I would have named it something different, like 4-inch action figures, something like that. If I was going to use it for multiple listings.
Now the question I have is, let's say, okay, we have this shrapnel listing, right? Mm-hmm. Let's say you had another figure that we had a similar quantity of, and you want to do the same thing for that one. But let's say you wanted to make sure it worked from, like, let's say they wanted to buy 3 shrapnels and 2 of the other one. Would it work across that? That's the question I have, because then would the business policy work for that situation, or would you have to do a flat rate combined shipping policy?
In the past, we've done a shipping preference rule,
right?
Instead of a business policy. So I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. That's something we're just gonna have to figure out.
Right. So, and I have it pulled up here, the policy, if you want to come look.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's our name and just a description, and we did flat same cost to all buyers, ground advantage $5, each additional free, and that's it. We
just had to put the 1 business day.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's where we're at with that, and I think it's going to do well. I think there are people that want the 1, but it's going to give them a huge advantage if they want to buy more.
Well, here's the thing though too. Full disclosure, about 20 minutes after Candace hit submit on that listing, we got a message on eBay. How much for all of them?
Yeah.
So all this stuff we're talking about, the point might be moot, because I did respond. We have 67.
Yeah.
We talked about it for a minute. We worked out a price. $200 plus $10 shipping will buy all of them.
We'll see. They haven't said if they'll take it or not yet.
Because if we did it the way we're kind of planning on doing it, we'll probably end up selling them for $400 to $500 for all of them.
It would take a long time to sell them.
But if somebody buys them all, we'll cut the price substantially.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I don't know if they're going to buy them. If they counter anything below 200, we're just not going to do it.
No, because they're already getting over half off.
That it works out to about $3 a fig.
Yeah.
And yeah, I don't.
In this condition with both weapons, I mean, yeah.
But we still have to temper that with, this is the core.
Right.
Which is,
That's why we gave them a good deal. So we'll see if they take it.
Yeah. Well, that was anticlimactic. We probably spent, what, Candace, 20 minutes talking about this?
Yeah.
Like off camera and stuff, talking about, oh, how we want to do this and that and this and that. And then somebody wants to buy them all. We shot him a price of $200. He said, that sounds great. Appreciate it. Let me know when the link's up. So now, yeah, we're just selling them all. So I still need to add some. I still need to do something similar like that with some of our other stuff. But yeah, the point is moot on this one. We'll let y'all know if they actually buy it and pay for it. Well, the guy, Candace made the listing for 200 of them. Or not 200.
67 of them.
67 of them at $200. And
he bought them.
the guy bought them immediately and paid immediately. And
we're packing them up, having them ready to go.
Yeah, y'all see them again tomorrow with the little thumbnail thing. But yeah, we're going to get them packed and I will ship them out in the morning. So all that stuff we said about the you know, all the discounts and doing this and
I mean, it is like we kind of have a game plan for, because I have a lot more figures to list, so not only these but Star Wars, so we'll keep that in the back of our mind when we're listing a bunch of the same
well, now
size.
you also have that business policy you can use again.
Yeah,
because we do have multiples of other figs.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. That was a success.
Yeah.
Okay, I feel like we're rocking and rolling today. Getting our feet under us after making all these buys and stuff. I've been listing garage sale stuff, and check out how good these listings look that Candace has been doing. She did that one big lot earlier that we ended up, well, it wasn't supposed to be a big lot, but ended up being a $200 lot. That's already sold. It's going out tomorrow. And then check out how she's doing these other lots. Doesn't that look awesome? Candace, that looks awesome, huh? Are you happy with those photos? Like, it looks,
yeah.
They look like a little army, like little mobs just ready to.
And then what I do, because since we are cross-listing a Macquarie and they don't allow as many photos, I went in and did front and back of 4 at a time.
Good. Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
That shows them everything they need to know.
Yeah. So,
and you're telling them they're 2003, so you don't really, there's no point in showing the feet bottoms.
Right.
As long as it's accurate, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, good. And that is actually a keyword, because I searched, I was like, when I was looking, Candace didn't know I was looking at her listings, but I saw Army Builder, and I said, Candace must have saw that's a keyword people use.
Yeah, well, Guy kept saying that term, and I'd never heard it before.
Army Builder?
Yeah. Like the lot that we sold for 200, he specifically referred to that as being an Army Builder lot. So.
Right. So whenever I saw that Candace put that in her title, I'm like, is that a key? Is that something that people look for? And I don't know if people look for it, but I searched Army Builder, and here's Candace's listings here. And then all of these, well, I guess people just refer to any kind of lot as Army Builder. I'm not sure. Army Builder, here we go. Well, look, Star Wars Miniatures Fringe Lot Army Builder. Army Builder. Army Builder. So
that's another way to say duplicates. Duplicate.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Which some of my lots I'm putting together are duplicates, so they do have duplicates in them, so. Okay. But yeah, that's a good little phrase to use for just commons, you know, common figures that don't sell for a lot.
I've sold Army Builder lots before without really knowing that was the term. I remember one time I sold like, I had gotten like, I don't know how many it was. It was like a ton of stormtroopers from Guy.
Yeah.
And I put them up at auction, and I was shocked because they ended up going for like over $200. Mm-hmm. And I was just amazed. And it only ended up being like $5 a fig or something like that.
Right.
But I couldn't believe how high it went.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're doing good work today. These are my listings. I'll kind of show y'all some. Let's see. I'll show y'all what I've been working on. And honestly, I don't list near as hard as Candace does. Yeah, signed. Make this a little bigger. Here we go. Whoops. That's not too big. Did this signed Saints book by Michael Lewis, aka the Beer Man. Dog scratch board for $25. Some a mask for $10. A glove for $30. This vintage low pro bag for 50. What else? Oh, this Canon bag for 45. And then probably my best listing of the day so far are these Belleville boots. Oh, 2 watched in the last 24 hours. That's good.
That's nice.
These Belleville boots, and I mean, they're so clean. Look at these soles. Awesome. And they have this like really fancy Gore-Tex lining in them. You can see here.
They're super warm.
And they're just so clean. So I'm pretty happy with that. We only paid $3 for those at a church sale. And Ken, if you're watching, it was a sale that we saw you at.
Yeah.
Ken found a few things there too. We run into Ken. What? It seems like we see him like once every 2 weeks during the garage sale season.
Yeah, he's very local to us.
Yeah, he lives like in Denham, I think, maybe. Yeah. So anyways, yeah, we got those boots and we got these boots at that same sale. So we're gonna continue listing away, and so thanks a bunch for watching, and we will see y'all again very soon. Bye, y'all.
Bye.